What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. We're just gonna hop right into it. We are gonna be doing my leg day, and we're gonna start off with some sumo squats. I didn't record this part, but of course I did some dynamic stretching right before. If you're curious on what I do for stretching, I have a YouTube Shorts video on my dynamic stretching. And also, if you haven't watched my Building Your Glutes video, I do talk about what exercises I do, and you will see the exercises I do before I start my leg day. Now, of course, I always start with my compound exercises before I do any isolation exercises, and one of my favorite is sumo squats. Now, you don't have to do sumo squats. There are multiple different variations of squats, multiple forms. You got goblet squats, you got sumo squats, box squats, regular squats, back squats, all the squats you can think of. However, for me, sumo squats just agree with my knees way better than any other type of squat. It's easy. All you need is a dumbbell. Perfect. You stand in a wide stance with your toes pointed out, and it's just easier on the knees. If you have trouble with your knees, I recommend doing sumo squats. Love them to death. My number one favorite type of squat that you'll see me do. Going into our next exercise, we're going to be doing RDLs. Again, if you haven't watched my Building Your Glutes video, I explain the correct formation you want to be standing in and doing for a RDL. It's very important that you have really good form for these, otherwise you are not going to feel them in your glutes or in your hamstrings. Again, I have a YouTube Shorts that explains the proper stance for RDL, but as you can see, I have my feet shoulder width apart. I am bending at the hip with a slight bent knee, and my head is in a neutral position. I'm telling you, once you get down the form, these babies will burn like a mother, okay? I never skip these. I do this on my glute day and my regular leg day. It is a staple in my routine, and I will never give this exercise up. My second form of squats that I will be doing is goblet squats. These are really good for your quads. I do have my heels elevated on a 45-pound plate just because of the thickness. And I feel these so much in my quads. Like, I didn't show it, but I'm telling you, after my third set, I literally fell to the floor. I don't know if I was just weak that day or I feel I've been working out my legs consistently, so I'm not sure why I had such a hard time with this exercise today, but I felt it immediately, and in a minute you'll see my expression on my face like, "Oh my gosh, like let's be done with this for real." It really was so much pain, but my quads are going to be nice, thick, juicy thighs. Moving on over to some machinery. The first part of my workout you could easily do at home with some dumbbells or just any weighted thing you have in your house. The second half, I typically do more of the machines in the gym. So if you don't have access to a gym, I apologize. However, I do leg press. You can't see it, but I have two 45-pound plates on each side on the leg press. I do 3 sets. Here, it's very important about the placement of your feet. The higher up is going to be more for your glutes, with your toes pointed out. The lower, I think, is your hamstrings, and usually just right in the middle, at least for me, what my feet spread apart is more of my quads and slightly my hamstrings. Kind of feel it all with this stance right in the middle. The important thing here is you just don't want to lock your knees when you're pushing out. Refrain from locking your knees, please. You do not want to have an accident on this. Okay, moving on to hip abduction. I have an image in the top left corner that is showing you my heel placement. I have my heels in the little center of the little feet stance and my toes pointed up, as well as I'm leaning forward to really feel that in my glutes and the sides of my glutes. Last but not least are standing calf raises. I typically do 3 sets of these with either a 25 or 35 plate. I love working out my calves. It's very important not to neglect your calves. You don't want just thick thighs and a thick bum and then you have skinny calves, you know? That's kind of called chicken legs. You don't want chicken legs, do we? No. We want a nice even toned leg, so it's very important that we're working out every muscle of our legs. After this, I typically do some stretching or sit in a sauna and possibly walk on the treadmill for about 20 minutes. But that is it for my leg day. If you liked what you saw, please subscribe. I hope you found a few tricks you can do on your leg day, a few new exercises that you would like to try, and hopefully you'll come back. Thank you.